Yes, you're watching Popeye News Link. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment. Hit the notification bell and stay tuned to this channel.
Greetings viewers and subscribers. So, first up, if you look on your screen right now, there is a quotation. When you make a mistake, there are 3 things you should ever do about it. 1. Admit it. 2. Learn from it. And 3. Don't repeat it. It is with that quotation in mind, I would like to say, I made a mistake. In the last video, I was talking about persons who would die from COVID-19, and I had said something about Darmian Golab, otherwise called Kerry. I would like to sincerely apologize to Kerry's family and friends. You see, we depend on persons for information. Not all the time we are gonna get the correct information. That information that we got on Kerry, it was wrong, and we have since edited that part of the previous video we posted. We didn't mean to cause any additional heartache to the family. Nobody asked us to do this, but we are doing it because we don't intend to mislead anybody or give out any false information. Like we say, sometimes we are gonna get some information based on how it come in. Some of them are gonna be wrong, but we can only learn from our mistake. And we'll be ensuring that whenever we get any other information like that, we're gonna do what we are used to doing, make further checks. So my apologies to the family and friends of Kerry. So in today's journey, we are gonna be traveling from Savlamar to Froome High School. We are gonna be traveling from just a little bit below Mannings High School, and we are gonna be stopping at the Froome High School in Froome. We are gonna be passing through communities like Farm Pen, 3 Miles River, George's Plain, and Froome. Drive with me. So today we have a few stories for you, and you're gonna want to stick around to the last story. We're gonna save that one for last because trust me, it is very heartrending. Stick around for it. Now in the first story for today, we are learning that a man, his name is Conrad Dawkins. He's otherwise called Little Chris, and he's 36 years old. He's a laborer of Hudson Street, popularly called Russia, in the parish of Westmoreland. Now, he has been arrested and charged by the Westmoreland police for an offense of shooting with intent. This incident, it allegedly happened on Wednesday, the 17th of March, 2021. About some minutes to 8 p.m. It happened at Russia in the parish of Westmoreland. The allegations are that on that date and time, the complainant, who shall remain nameless, he went to visit family members in the Russia community. Whilst they were returning, it is alleged that they were confronted by Little Chris. The allegations are that Little Chris, he brandished a gun and opened fire at both men. Both of them ran off and made good their escape. The complainant subsequently made a report to the Savlamar police station. Our information is that the police went to the alleged scene and recovered 2 9mm spent shells. It is also learned that Little Chris, he handed himself into the police, and he has since made a report that it was actually the complainant who shot at him. Little Chris will be going to the courts shortly, where his case will be adjudicated on. Now in the next story, this one, it happened at 117 Darling Street, Savlamar, in the parish of Westmoreland. It happened on Wednesday, the 24th of March, 2021, about 8 p.m. Now, for those who know Savlamar or don't know Savlamar, 117 Darling Street is a big community. It's not no one or no two house. It's a big community. So our information are that 2 men, one of them is a teacher and another man. Both of them were standing amongst a group of persons along the roadway at 117 Darling Street when two men on a motorcycle rode up. Now, if you have been following this channel over the past weeks, most of these shootings are carried out by men riding on motorcycle. So the allegation in this matter is that two men were amongst a group of other persons standing on the roadway when two men rode up on a motorcycle. Both men disembarked, brandished guns, and opened fire at the crowd. We are learning that the persons ran off. The persons in the crowd ran off. One of the men, he was shot in his left forearm. The teacher, we are told that he ran off and fell to the ground. One of the gunmen came over him and opened fire at him. Luckily, this gunman cannot shoot because he completely missed the teacher. Apparently, he thought his bullet connect because he then went back on the motorcycle and both of them escaped in the community. Hear this now. When the police visited the crime scene, a total of 18 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. Hear what I just said? 18 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. It is a miracle why this teacher or anyone else in the crowd did not succumb to any injuries. In fact, this teacher was not hit, but another man, he was hit once to his left forearm. Like I said, luckily, these guys cannot shoot. Now, in the next story, we are learning that on Thursday, the 25th of March, 2021, about 11 a.m., middle day, commuters who were using the Montego Bay Transport Center had to scamper for cover. We are told that two men got into a fight. One of them is a 53 years old man. He's from a St. James address. The other man is only known as Omar. We are told that Omar, he used a knife to inflict some serious wounds to the 53 years old man. He received wounds to his head and abdomen. He was rushed to a nearby hospital where he was admitted in a serious condition. Omar made good his escape and is now wanted by the police. The Montego Bay Transport Center, I am sure at all times police officers are in this transport center, but these guys don't care. This 53-year-old man almost lost his life in the transport center. We are hoping that he pulled through, and we are also hoping that Omar is held by the police and brought in to face his justice. Now, we have been carrying the story of Clevan Smith, otherwise called Popsy. He was reported missing and has been missing for over 5 weeks now. We will be carrying a full story about this matter. We have gotten pictures of Popsy and Ziggy. We are gathering some additional information and we'll be doing a full video on this story. You're gonna want to stick around for it because we're gonna try and assist this family in bringing some closure. Like I said, stick around for it. So in the final story, and this one, very, very heartrending. If you love children, this story is gonna touch you. I'm not saying if you have or your mother or your father any children. I'm saying if you love children, because some persons are not biological parents, but they still love children. Some persons are biological parents, but they don't love children. So if you love children, this one is gonna touch you. This one, it happened on Wednesday, the 24th of March, 2021, about 8 p.m. It happened in the vicinity of Bucktoe Lane in Salt Spring, Montego Bay, in the parish of St. James. This one, our information is that Lionel Lambert, little Lionel Lambert. He was 4 years old, a student of the Glendevan Basic School, and he resided with his family at Dooney in Salt Spring in the parish of St. James. Now little Lionel, he and his mother was just coming in from Montego Bay. Both of them came out of a taxi in the vicinity of Bucktoe Lane. Now, they were out of the taxi. Lionel's mother, she was paying the driver for the taxi. Little Lionel, he saw his father across the road. Little Lionel, he did what most children his age would do. He loved his father very much and was happy to see him. Without looking left or right, he dashed across the road to go and greet his father. There comes a Toyota Corolla motor car. Little Lionel, he ran into the path of the white Toyota Corolla motor car. He sustained multiple injuries and was rushed to the Cornwall Regional Hospital, where he succumbed to his injuries whilst being treated. Can you imagine the pain this mother and this father are undergoing? It happened right in front of both of them eyes. We would like to extend condolences to them. It will not be enough, but I don't even know what to tell them. They're gonna have some rough years ahead, and I am hoping that somebody step in and offer some counseling to this mother and this father, because I, as a father, can only imagine what they are going through. Blessed love, everybody.